So I know that that girl is currently trending, and good for her. However, I feel like that girl is pretty unsustainable. And I would like to let everyone know, or anyone who's watching this, is that I am impeccably lazy. I am kind of proud to be lazy. I'm not really lazy into like my jobs or my 9 to 5s or anything. I have a ton of lazy days. But the thing is that I wasn't really prepared for my lazy days. So I've decided to spend some money and some time to prepare for my lazy days because there are days where I am doing the most. I have everything pressed and everything ironed, everything looks beautiful. And those outfits are great for about 2 hours. And then I actually get into the office after commuting and I look like garbage. So what I did was prioritize getting things that actually look really good with very minimal effort. And now that I'm at a point of my life where I really only want to focus on my life at home, my dogs, and my 9 to 5, I suddenly do not care about high maintenance stuff as much as I used to, which I feel like is pretty normal. Like, I feel like when I was younger, I used to spend an hour to an hour and a half getting ready, and now I'll be damned if I spend more than 30 minutes getting ready. And I feel much more confident now than I did when I spent all that time getting ready. But I found that I was using my time getting ready mostly on getting ready clothes-wise, fashion-wise. So I wanted to create a lazy girl guide to looking good with minimal effort. Or 2 pairs of denim that just make you feel good. I do not care what type of jeans you are wearing or what makes you look good. I'm not going to be one of those people on the internet that tells you, stop wearing skinny jeans. Wear skinny jeans. If you are a person who loves their legs in skinny jeans, wear skinny jeans. Do not care what other people think. However, you only need 1 or 2 pairs that make you feel really good and that are very versatile because you don't need to iron or steam jeans. They are a quick, easy, put it on and move on with your day kind of clothing. I have a whole video on denim, which I will link down below if you want to see some of my picks. I'm probably going to update that at the end of this year because I would even say that I've sold some of those jeans and I've gotten jeans that I actually like a lot more in as a replacement. So link will be down below. Number 2 are a pair of wool trousers. So my favorite thing about wool trousers right now is that you can wear it with a t-shirt or even a tank top and you will be considered instantly stylish. And the great thing about wool is that the great thing about wool is that it does not wrinkle really easily. You can bunch it and it'll fall really nicely. I used to wear cotton trousers. My favorite were the Mason pants by Reformation, but I found that they wrinkled so easily that I can't wear them as often as I used to. So now on my work days, when I want to look profesh without actually doing the work, I will put on a pair of wool pants. And I store them inside out. So when I actually hang them up, I will turn them inside out and I'll clip them. So I don't get the clip marks from hangers. That's just a small detail that annoys me. But the whole point is to not do leg work. The goal of doing that is to make sure that they're good and ready to go and you don't actually have to put mental effort into it. Steaming and ironing is great, but it takes a lot of leg work and I don't want to do it. Another fabric that does really well and that I like to crap on all the time is polyester. Now keep in mind, polyester is plastic. When we talk about a poly blend, it's a plastic blend. There's no such thing as like eco-friendly polyester. It's all plastic and it'll make you sweaty and super not worth it. But it doesn't wrinkle that often. So if you are a person who unfortunately has that kind of life where you really need to not think about it, polyester might be a good go. Make sure it's a piece that that you plan on wearing for many years because polyester is unfortunately very affordable. You can get recycled polyester, which I recommend. I did a whole video on Veta, which is unfortunately closing down, and they use 100% recycled polyester, which is why I bought the pieces. But polyester is also a problem when it comes to polyester is the cause of some microplastics. It isn't breathable. So if you really need to have some wrinkle-free clothing, I guess you can go with polyester. Just silk blouses. I have 2. I wear them all the time to work. They are surprisingly very low maintenance and they look very nice. They are breathable. They do not wrinkle as easily. I do not steam or iron them ever. There have been times where I've actually thrown it in the dryer for 2 minutes just to get some form of wrinkles out, and it came out fantastic. I would recommend getting 1 or 2 pieces of 100% silk if you were looking to have a very low maintenance wardrobe. But silk is also very expensive, so I don't think it's really sustainable to buy a lot of it. I would say that silk kicks polyester, but I would say that silk does kick polyester's butt any day. I think it's a great fabric to wear, and it also makes you feel very bougie. And I am a closet bougie person, but I am a lazy bougie person. Bodysuits. You don't even have to think about it. You don't have to tuck them in. They're just easy, slip on, put a pair of trousers or jeans on it. You're good to go. I know that tight clothing isn't really trendy right now, but it's a really good way to add some balance into your wardrobe that I really recommend. Knit dresses. Just a very thick knit dress that you can throw on and move on with your day. I have worn many knit dresses on this channel because you can throw them on and move on with your day. It's so easy. I love it so much. It's just a good way to make you look like you were trying really hard, when in reality, you just put on one piece that you didn't have to iron and you didn't have to steam. There are a few great options. I tend to not include ones that I've purchased. I tend to not include links of things I've purchased, but I'm going to down below of my go-to ones that I actually already own that I just find very versatile. The pairs of shoes that I recommend loafers because they look a lot more chic than tennis shoes, and those are just a pair of shoes that you slip right on. They're flat and they're very comfortable. But another pair of shoes I'd recommend are pull-on booties or short boots, because if you get a pair in a neutral color, for me it's black because clearly I like black, it makes you look a little bit more upscale than just wearing tennis shoes, which are great. I love a good pair of tennis shoes, but sometimes tennis shoes instantly downgrade an outfit, and just wearing a pair of Chelsea boots, no matter what people say about if they're in style or not, wearing a pair of Chelsea boots you could slip right on is a good way to elevate your outfit. I have had the same pair of Chelsea boots, which are just a pointed black one that have actually been discontinued, and I've had that same pair for about 9 years now. You can invest in a really good pair of shoes, spend a little bit more than the Forever 21, the H&M, and the Zara price point. They're going to be a lot more comfortable. Make sure when you get a pair that you feel like it has a little bit of give. It's not stuck. You aren't stuck with those shoes. If you're looking to add a little bit, make sure you have one accessory that's very small that you could just wear every day. For me, it's the same pair of gold hoops. I got a pair that I can wear in the shower, which I will also link below, because it is an easy way to accessorize without doing the most. I used to love these really long, chunky earrings, and then I kind of find myself playing with them or fussing with them. You do not need to do the most all of the time. I think one of the biggest conceptions about effortless beauty is that it's effortless, when it's not. There's a lot of factors that go into it.